Welcome to Two Moist Ladies. Hello, and welcome to this week's Moist Ladies, and I'm Barbarella.
And I'm Flo.
Deep in Ploppy. Yes, we've got lots of stuff coming to you this week, and you're going to love it. Ooh, moist women, ooh, moist women. Ooh, moist women, ooh, moist women. So I would have to say this week then, Flo, I've been very, very dry and very, very tight due to lots of car problems this week.
And I would say this week I have been particularly moist, almost dripping. Ooh. However, my hormones have been an absolute roller coaster. So I've been leaning heavily into the CBD oil and, of course, the THC, darling.
I thought you looked very, very relaxed today, darling. Loving the outfit as well. That bright orange, loving it. And so, yeah, that's great then. Well, hopefully I'll be feeling that next week without the hormonal roller coaster. Yes.
I hope so. I know my pussy.
So this week for you on I Love My Pussy segment, we're going a little bit higher than the vagina and the waist and going to the breasts this week, Flo. I went for a mammogram this week because I had done some breast checking, and I laid on the bed, and as you know, very large lady I am, very, very big.
Yes, darling, swamped in breasts, aren't you? Swamped in titty.
Absolutely,
Mama
darling.
titty, mama titty.
Oh, yes, you could. Love them, darling, yes, very large. And I love to jelly juggle with my breasts. I can juggle them and just, into each other. Yes,
so oil.
Oh, yes. So actually, that... Yes, that sounds lovely. So for me, going for a mammogram, it wasn't that unpleasant. The experience is unpleasant, but I have a lot to play with.
Yes, you do. I have a little less to play with. I lean into the self-examination myself. I don't really like the mammogram experience. It seems extremely clinical, and those metal plates can be a little cold, darling. The staff can be a little cold, darling. So I try to do self-examination on a regular basis. Sometimes I do get a little carried away, but self-examination, some work with the lymph gland, what's known as a lymph pump.
And where is that, darling?
That's deep into the armpit. So you're raising your arm. You're pressing your fingers gently into the heart of your armpit, and you're doing a gentle pumping motion, simulating the motion of the lymph glands as the body would move around. So I've been doing that quite often. I'm really enjoying that.
You should definitely include that then into your self-examination while you're doing the breast.
Definitely,
so get deep into the armpit.
Yes,
and any swelling there should also be addressed, should it?
Any swelling, any soreness, any sense of lump formation. Get to know your body.
Exactly.
Be friendly with your body.
Yes, darling.
Acquaint yourself with your body and immerse yourself in regular touching. Get to know yourself. Touching. Oh, yes. Love yourself.
Fantastic advice there from Flo. Absolutely fantastic. Yes. I must admit, as I whacked my breast down onto the plate, I think it echoes throughout the whole bloody hospital, darling. And then I just went for coffee because, as you know, they're so large. I just went to help myself to the machine. Yes. Came back again. Fine, totally fine. Everything's fine anyway. Apparently it was a cyst which will go down. But apparently my breast had been overexcited for quite a long time, so they'd formed a cyst.
Yes, not surprised, darling. Very abundant breasts. Just very excitable boobies.
They are, aren't they?
Yes,
they are. I mean, they do tickle, the nipples do come down to my waist, which often tickle the waistband of my clothing.
Exactly.
Which I do love.
Yes.
So do get into your breasts, self-exam.
Be brave. Go there.
Yeah, go there. Definitely go there. And if you're concerned, do consult maybe your doctor. I think
Yes,
maybe just
yes.
if you haven't got a shit doctor.
Yes, your professional of choice. The doctor that you know is not when you go to see the doctor. The doctor says, "What's wrong?" You say, "I have athlete's foot." And the doctor says, "Okay, whip your top off. Let's have a look at the jugs." That is not the doctor that you're going to see with this kind of issue. A trusted professional, get to know that professional, introduce your breasts to that professional.
Oh yes, definitely.
And take it from there.
Yes, very good advice. I first of all, I always go to my white witch. Actually, Zelda Merengue. But she, if I feel really concerned or she's concerned, I do go to the doctor.
Yes.
But unfortunately for me, my doctor's 97 years old and. Well, basically, he's dead. I think they just haven't told anybody.
Yes, Dust. I believe he's Dust.
Yes, I think he is.
But Zelda's very good, even at distance. She's very.
Oh yes, you have dabbled with her, haven't you?
yes, with
think,
the
haven't you? Weren't you touched by her once?
I was.
Oh, lovely, darling. So that's self-examination, and enjoy.
Jobs for men.
And jobs for the idiots, men, is unicorn horn polisher, which is for the first 2 days at the beginning of spring, and must supply own polish for the unicorn's horn.
Pretty Boy Trent's recipes.
Yeah, I like that. Hello, darlings, and this week's Pretty Boy Trent is Redback Soup, I do believe.
Redback Soup, yeah. It actually has no nutritional value whatsoever, and in
Sorry.
fact, it's completely toxic. And
You're a fucking hoon
you're a fucking hoon
if you drink it.
if you drink it.
Oh,
It's
no.
totally not fit for human consumption. You're total fucking hoon if you drink it.
You're a bloody prize galah, mate.
Normally give a little nip to the missus every night.
Makes her more amenable, you know what I mean?
Sounds positively it's truth, mate.
I'm just using what I've got around me. That's part of it. Part of the lifestyle, mate.
Okay, thank you. That seemed to be Pretty Boy Trent and a few of his raving friends, I believe. And I don't think I'd try that soup. Would you, Flo?
I absolutely would not be trying any such soup.
Thank you.
And now, Orgasm in a Box.
And this week's Orgasm in a Box, that was Mel Gibson. So I don't really know how I feel about that orgasm flow.
To me, that orgasm reeked of misogyny
Ooh.
and anti-Semitism.
Oh,
And there was a very
Yes.
strong dose of racism. Didn't like it. Nil point.
yeah, definitely no stars for Mel. Definitely. It sounded like he was being sick into a sock.
Yes. Vomiting.
Definitely vomiting.
It was
Ugh,
vomitous.
disgusting. Vomiting into your vagina.
Go away, Mel. Go away.
Yes, sorry, Mel. No stars.
Cracker chat, cracker chat. Cracker chat, cracker chat.
And this week's cracker news, Floella, is that a lady called Jean Hawthorpe in Corfcastle in Dorset this week rode off into the sunset, not to return. And, everyone was devastated, apparently, leaving behind a child, Betty, who's 33, and the son, Tarquin, who's 27. And the village said they are helping with children. They are bringing round blankets and clothing.
And cooked meals, darling. Cooked
Oh,
meals.
and cooked meals, that's right, you're right. And apparently they are appealing to the community for somebody to take these poor children in. And I've heard, well, maybe there's an offer for Tarquin, but as of yet, nobody's put forward anything for Betty. So if you do feel that you'd like to take on a 33-year-old, stuntily growthed, hairy woman, then... well, ring us now on 543268947 82 for the other life.
2.
Stores of diversity.
I'm wearing brown shoes.
And I'm wearing blue shoes.
And we still get on. Thank you, ladies. Good night. And now a word from our sponsors. Hey there! Remember us? We're double grids. For this, if you like shoes, we got shoes down here. We got shoes for running. We got shoes for walking. We got shoes for sitting on your porch. We got shoes. Double shoes. Shoes. And this week's film release is
The Amazing White Man.
The Amazing White Man. And I believe Jeremy Irons is starring in that with,
Connery.
oh yeah, Sean Connery as his stunt double. Yes, it's a classic. It's classic.
Jam.
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 Jam. And this week's jam, I do believe that you are going to surprise us this week, Flo, with your jam.
I have surprised you. I feel I will surprise you. Let's see. I've kind of gone very old school. Have a try of this. This is damson jam.
Damson jam.
Damson,
Oh,
darling.
gosh. Oh, darling. I'm on the beach. I'm running. I'm having sandwiches. I'm playing with the dog. I'm in the sea. I'm flying with seagulls. I'm flying a kite. Damson jam.
Yes, your child again, frolicking in a carefree manner.
Oh, please, with Nanny.
Joy.
Always with
joys.
Nanny,
Always.
actually. Oh, lovely. This jam. Now, this jam is an old-fashioned jam. Yes, why don't we have this jam anymore, I wonder?
I'm not sure. My own spin, the flow, as we'd say, a la flow,
Yes.
is to add a large helping of hashish or honey oil.
Oh.
And, of course, have it on hardo bread. We're going really old school. We're going very, very close to the heart here. Hardo bread, damson jam, hashish oil.
Oh,
Splendid.
that combination, really. Oh, well, that sounds like holiday to me, Flo. That sounds darling, actually. I'm going to write that recipe down right now. So remember that recipe then if you're going to have a damson jam. Although I don't know if you can still buy damson jam. I don't know. I haven't seen it for a while. Now, I feel like they've been a bit biased against damson jam and it's been replaced by plum.
It's quite possibly, yes, a heavy case of cultural bias. I think the plum has taken ascendancy where the damson once used to rule. I say,
dear.
Bring back the damson.
Yes, bring it back, darling. I think as well. I would say that, for me, that would be a 5-star jam. 5-star.
5-star.
5-star. 5-star. And this week's dangerous colour is
White. Well, cultural white, that is. We're having a lot of problems with appropriation, colonialism, the legacies of enslavement. Yes, white is a very dangerous colour.
Yeah, be careful,
Now,
darling.
Be creeping up on people and shit. Yeah,
Yes, they do. They come up from behind, don't they? They come all over you from behind.
they do.
Disgusting.
And assume excessive privilege.
Yes.
Appropriation. No.
Yes,
thank
no,
you.
thank you. No. Hello, darlings, and I'd like to thank everybody for this week's programme. It's been very, very fun.
Oh, it's been great, darling. The ludes have kicked in. I'm swimming.
I'm going to have to get 2 of you, darling.
Feeling great, darling.
Feeling great. Thank you. Ciao.
Thank you.